Good.
Yeah, welcome back. Welcome back.
How you doing?
So many questions about Coach Collins. What's your take on the way he runs the defense?
I love the way he run it. He's really aggressive, and he's like going to get out the quarterback, bringing new pressures, and letting us have fun and don't think in the backfield, just play ball.
Schemes are different, or not?
Yes, sir.
A lot different, or
I mean, not really that much different, but I mean, he likes, like I said, he likes bringing more pressures and like just getting out to the quarterback and letting our D line go hunt. Basically, that's what he wants to do.
Marcus said yesterday that he's excited that you're at the other corner.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of times, maybe last year, teams kind of threw away from him some. Now they're going to have to sort of pick and choose. How would you describe the two of you as a tandem on the edge over there?
I think we can be locked down corners on both sides of the field. It don't matter who you throw it. I think we're going to be very productive at the point of attack, and I think we're going to be very successful this year. We just got to, figure out where our help is and just help each other as we go along the way.
It looks like you have more bodies that can play star now. Are you still getting rolling over there? Are you going to get any reps at star? Or are you strictly corner now?
Strictly corner as of right now, but he hasn't said anything recently about me going to star or getting any action at star. But I mean, I'm sure we could throw it like a package. But like you said, we got some bodies at star, so I feel like they can get the job.
Elijah, one guy that Mac actually was giving praise to the other day was at star in Caleb Cause. Obviously, him being one of the younger guys. What have you seen out of him? What have you seen out of him out the way?
He's learning very fast. He's been a sponge. He's listening. He's taking notes. He's actually just learning, focusing on his technique. He's just playing ball. He's not. I think he's actually getting comfortable. He's getting the hang of the thing. So he's looking really good right now.
What are some of the technical things that he does well? Some of the strengths of his game.
He's being able to keep his leverage, being able to make plays, really just making plays. He's been out here making plays. He's been, like I said, he's been a sponge. He's correcting, he's learning. He's really just mainly correcting the mistakes that he's making from the days, and he's continuously stacking days and just being a ball player.
What, if anything, have you seen differently in terms of the approach of the defense this year?
I think we're more I think we got more of a bond, like a connection, like a bond. Like everybody gets along. Everybody got along last year too, but it's just a different feeling this year. I can't put a finger on it, but I think everybody's bought in. I think everybody's willing to learn more outside of just their position. Like I keep saying, I'm trying to learn where my help is. So I think everybody is learning the bigger picture of the defense. So I think that's the difference this year.
Where do you think that to follow up on that? Where do you think that feeling originates from? Is it certain guys that just oozes out of on the defense? Where would you say that feeling comes from, or who creates it?
Yeah, certain guys. I mean, you can say Power. He comes in with different type of energy. AC come in with the younger guys that's come in. They brought a lot of good energy that we needed. So just fresh new energy. They're trying to learn. So I mean, they come in with a different type of energy. Okay, bet he want to play today. Let's do it. He makes a good play. He gets hyped on the sideline. It's just just playing football is fun. So
sure.
You just piggyback off energy and everybody just have fun, play ball.
Yeah. Ride the wave, right?
Yeah, just ride the wave, yeah.
Has Coach Collins encouraged you guys to learn more outside of your position?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he has. He's especially in the back end, because we got to know where our help is. We got to know who's where, who's dropping where. It's just, and it also overall just helps you me as an individual and whoever else as individually, how to play the right defense, how to play certain zones, and just know where your help is, so you can lean and have this certain type of leverage and maintain that.
Mac described Marcus the other night, Marcus Allen, as pretty, because he's filled out a little bit. So I asked Marcus about it last night. He was talking about how it helps him get, when a receiver tries to get off the break, that he can be physical and maybe throw him off a little bit. What have you seen a difference in him now that he's 11, 12 pounds stronger than he was last year?
He's, like you said, just being able to shock those receivers off the line and not get pushed by. Just being able to maintain his ground. He's not more so flimsy or loose with anything. He's more strong, compact. So I think he can gain that weight, he'll be, and also just tackling. I feel like he's gonna come downhill and make some more plays.
Max said he's gonna play more guys this year.
He's trying to. That's the plays. We're gonna go 2 or 3 deep. So.
Do you like the rest, or do you like to be on the field?
I like to be on the field. Well, I like the rest too.
Tired. Is that what you're saying?
I get tired. You just sit me on the thing, but just be able to get a rest too. That would be good too. So.
Especially late in the year.
Just late in the year, yeah. We're not getting 100 snaps a game. That's gonna tear your body down.
What was the most snaps you had last year?
don't want to lie, but I think it was like it was over like 110.
110 you had in one game?
Probably
There's
more
no
than
way.
that.
Is that including special teams?
That's including
Oh, okay.
special
Yeah.
teams and everything too. Probably like 80 a snap. Probably.
90 maybe.
Yeah,
like
90.
the Duke double overtime game.
Yeah,
something, you know.
Duke.
Do you return to blasphemy this year?
Yeah,
You like that?
I like that.
Elijah, for you personally, do you look at this season being at corner, which is sort of what I guess you would consider your natural spot? For you personally, do you look at this season as a big, like, prove it type year for the NFL and what you can do, you know, as sort of a true corner and not a slot corner?
Well, just any position, I got to prove it every day, every season. But yeah, at corner, I mean, they didn't really get to see me at corner last year, so I mean, I got a lot to prove, but just I got a lot to prove to myself. I got a lot to prove in general, like not just position, just football, like mentally, outside of football, just in life, I just got a lot to prove. So yeah, I think it's a prove it season. Mm-hmm.
And along those lines, when you went back and looked at the way you played last year, a lot of people think you had a really nice year, all ACC type year. What did you want to clean up? What didn't you like about some of the things you did, or what did you see as like the areas you could really improve on?
I think I had a lot of bust coverages last year, honestly, just me personally. So just learning, like, as the game goes so fast, just learning how to just stay calm and communicate. I think I could have communicated more. Like, I had an incident today, I could have communicated more 100%. So I think that's just communication, and also, like, just learning how to play with, like, the right leverage. Like, and like I say, using my help, it's not as easy as it sounds. Like, so just learning in those areas and improving in those areas.
Like the finer points, the details, yeah.
We always hear about communication on defense, but you guys are going to do some deceptive stuff this year, more than maybe what you did under Gene. Does that challenge communication?
Absolutely.
Or in what ways does that challenge? Because you might be saying one thing, but that's not actually the call, correct?
Yeah, just everybody has to be on the same page. So if we're not on the same page, somebody might run a whole different play. Somebody's gonna be running wide open if we're not on the same page. So we just exaggerate over communicating. Like Coach Warren told us today, like, make us tell y'all to be quiet, like communicate. That's a good thing, like just overly communicate.
With the communication, obviously you won't be wearing it. What do you think the in-helmet stuff might impact that communication for you guys?
I think it'll be faster communication from the sideline to the players on the field, especially like tempo. So like just being able to like get the call in and everybody's not looking to the sideline waiting on the play and like the ball snaps and we're not even ready. So I think we'll be like pre-snap, more pre-snap ready.
What does it take to play with the right leverage and use your help?
Well, first you gotta like see like based off like the split of the receiver. So you need to see like the vibes, like if he's on top of the numbers, you outside leverage, bottom of the number, inside leverage. Also just like learning if there's a safety there, where is he dropping? You might have a rush dropping up under you. So just learning, you might have a backer dropping. But it's just different calls that you got, different leverages that you have to maintain. So you have to learn, you have to know the defense first to be able to maintain your leverage. Then you gotta maintain your leverage. So that's just steps to it. It's just levels to it.
Oh, yeah. I know you got versatile inside and out here, but how is it adjusting to playing corner in a Jeff Collins defense?
There's no difference. On the back end, we're kind of doing the same things. Man, you got some cover 3, cover 9. It's just same defenses, but just different pressures and different blitzes and stuff like that. So the back end is really different.
More press? You guys doing a little more press coverage?
More press. Yes, sir. More press.
And then I think Marcus said you go from press coverage and you're dropping into a 2 or something like that.
Yeah, really just we're showing our disguises a lot more this year. So you can't tell the difference, but it looks the same. But we're running a totally different play.
Elijah, one guy you made a reference to earlier was
We'll
Mark
make this the
Campbell,
last
who
one.
obviously is kind of be starting in that linebacker spot. What have you seen out of him? Obviously, you saw him last year when Cedric and Howard were up there, but now that he's kind of more into that role, what are some of the things that you've noticed out of him?
I think he's stepping into that role. Like he's stepping into that leadership role. He's trying to speak up more. He's trying to be more of a leader and like lead by example. I think he's coming out with a lot of energy and like he's making plays. So I mean, that's gonna bring energy. That's gonna like bring. He's a dog. So I mean, you know how to play. You're gonna go play ball, have fun, and I think he's gonna bring everybody along.
Do you notice any similarities from Amari to Cedric? Because Heyman actually liked him a little bit to Howard, but do you see any similarities between Amari and Cedric?
Yeah, I think he's kind of like a mixture of both, honestly. Like, he's physical, he's fast, he's quick, he know how to read. Like, he's smart. He's a very smart football player. He knows football. So, I mean, I think he's going to be a very good player.
Ready?
Thanks.